the Glastonbury monster. And this is a hairy man-like creature cryptozoologists believe could actually be an early version or sighting of Bigfoot. We actually have an account from the 1800s of a sighting that took place of this creature. A group is traveling by way of stagecoach. They're on their way to Glastonbury, and they find out that the road leading into town is completely washed out. There's a lot of floods in this area. And so as this party is preparing to turn around the horses and the stagecoach to turn back, they begin to hear noises coming from the forest. And suddenly this hairy creature or beast, if you want to call it, emerges, and it literally attacks the stagecoach, knocking it over with force on its side before disappearing into the darkness. And so the travelers were left shocked and stunned. And so that's kind of the earliest strange phenomena we have. We don't know the exact year, but that happened in the 1800s.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was like a hit and run. Some reports said they saw eyes in the woods. And then other reports said that, once it knocked over the stagecoach, it let out a roar. Fortunately, none of these pioneers or travelers were injured or killed. They were just left shocked and horrified. But the year of 1867 marks the first actual year that we have more bizarre reports coming from the area. This creature appeared to be different than the Glastonbury monster. They dubbed it the Glastonbury wild man. And there was numerous reports of a cave-dwelling wild man who was known to terrorize women in town of Bennington and Glastonbury. And according to the reports, he would pull back his long coat, exposing himself, if you know what I'm saying.
Jeez.
While waving his rifle or pistol before running back into the forest to a cave near Somerset that he supposedly lived. So another weird report there. And then in 1879, there's a report of two hunters who had an encounter with a strange creature in the mountains that appeared to look like a man with wild eyes, yet he was covered with hair from top to bottom. And as he began to approach the guys, they began to fire at it as they ran away. So maybe this was another encounter with the Glastonbury monster, or was this the Glastonbury wild man who grew a bunch of hair years later?